those three seem to be too much for you. Isn't that right, little guinea pig? Oh, are you finally back with the land of the living? I lost you there for a moment. You surprised me for coming in so unexpectedly, unannounced. One might start to think that you're developing a fondness for me. Either that or a fondness for my medications. But you did have me worried there for a moment. What, I can't be worried about you? Who else am I gonna test things on if not for you? I gotta make sure that you stay in very, very good health. I guess it isn't unusual for you to pass out once testing my new medication. However, normally you only stay under for about 20 to 30 minutes or so. This time it lasted 2 hours. I'll probably have to check. But still, you had me worried. Are you okay? Okay enough for me to give you a few tests, I hope. I'm not gonna send you on your merry way without making sure my very favorite guinea pig is up to the task of going home by themselves. I also want to make sure that you make it through the night. For my own peace of mind. I would hate for people to, think this clinic has a bad name. More than it already does. One would actually start thinking I'm cooking up the plague in here. And it's not just a silly nickname. No, it's okay. Take your time getting up. Take your time. I'm gonna go grab a few things. You, get your bearings. But don't go anywhere till I make myself clear. Good. See you in a bit. You feeling a bit more awake, little guinea pig? Good. Now tell me how are we feeling at this moment? Disoriented. Okay. A little bit confused. Lightheaded. Interesting. That one's new. Now tell me, do you remember any sensations you might have had after you took the medication? Interesting. What about any smells? Do you recall smelling anything interesting? Besides the medication, of course, I know it's not the most pleasant, but you didn't say anything about taste when you signed the contract. So, I can give you whatever I please, and you will take it without asking too many questions. Now I'm going to ask again. Did you notice any peculiar smells? No? What about any vision impairments? Did you start to see double black spots? Things going a bit hazy? Seeing things that aren't there? A little bit of dizziness before passing out. Interesting. And now tell me, did you have any interesting dreams while you were under? Any dreams about me, perhaps? No? Just darkness. Well, that's disappointing. Alright. Now, can you do me a favor? It's gonna be very small, trust me. I just want to make sure everything's working properly before I get into some more specific tests. That's a good guinea pig. Alright, now can you raise your left arm? This is my left. Raise your left. Good. Now wiggle it for me. Wonderful. Okay. Same with the right. Wiggle your fingers too. That's right. Wiggle your fingers. Perfect. Alright. You don't notice any tingling, any numbness in any extremities? No? Good. Wonderful. Now what about your shoulders? Can you move them up? Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Good. No tightness. You feel everything okay? Wonderful. Righty, I want to do the same thing with your legs. That's right. Now move your left leg. Like that. Wonderful. Same with the right. Okay. And again, you don't feel anything unusual now that you are upright. Not to your knowledge. Subject is doing okay after a third dosage. Now I know I left you with some dosages for the second iteration of the medication. How often were you taking them? Interesting. And you didn't notice anything strange while under the influence of the medication? No. Now, you did say you exhibited more energy. Good. And strength. And stamina. Told you I'm not all bad. Trust me, my medication is for helping people. Though how often it actually does that is it's very uncertain. And tell me about your current mood, not at this point in time, but while you were taking the second iteration of the medication. Okay. So you didn't notice any melancholy afterwards, beforehand, during? No? Anything, any angry instances, any bouts of violence, uncontrollable thoughts? No? That's fortunate. And you haven't been having trouble eating, sleeping, drinking while the medication is working through your system, before and afterwards? No. Sleeping is... Don't tell me it's fine. I can see those dark circles from here. Now, you did tell me you're a student, so that's to be expected. Though please take care of yourself. If not for yourself, then do it for me. I want to make sure that you're okay. Again, you signed a contract, and I don't want to utilize a guinea pig who's not up to snuff. You understand? Good, good. Okay. Anything else I wanted to check? Wonderful. And again, you haven't been sharing any of this information or any of this medication with your little band of friends. Good. You know it's against the rules. And you like following my rules now, don't you? Good. What a perfect little guinea pig. Alright. Now, I hope you don't mind, now that again I have you upright and I can really see how the third iteration is working through your system now that you're awake. I usually don't get to see you this much afterwards. Maybe it's just my luck that the medication was a little bit more potent this time around. Now we get to spend some time with each other afterwards. Don't go anywhere. So now that you've had a few more minutes, you don't notice anything strange, not to you? No? Good, no black spots in your vision so far. Can you tell me I won't ask you for the time because you've been out of it, but can you tell me today's date? Good. Can you tell me your name? Good. Just want to make sure that you're aware of your surroundings. Don't have any lapses in memory. Now, right now, you don't feel any chills. No? Good. Just going to feel around some of your face, your lymph nodes, your neck, just to make sure that everything is working properly. Make sure nothing is swollen. Make sure that you're able to swallow correctly. Perfect. No obstruction to any of the important bits. Alrighty, so if you can just look straight at me for a second. Good. People seem to be okay from what I observe. You're not noticing any issue with the lights now, are you? Not too bright, not causing any headaches. No? Okay, good. Alright. I'm going to start with your cheeks, okay? Just going to gently press along your cheeks, moving outwards very slowly. Just going to press. You don't notice anything tightening. No, it doesn't appear to be swollen either. You can feel as I'm touching you, correct? Good. Alright, I'm going to move down to your ears. Everything okay around your ears? Good. No tingling sensation, no numbness. Good. Okay, I'm going to gently start around your jaw and work my way downwards, okay? So I'm just going to gently press and feel. Nothing feels swollen, nothing feels painful, right? At least not too painful. That's what I thought, okay. Just going to continue to just gently press along your neck. I'm going to gently go down your neck. Now, as I'm doing this, if you could swallow for me. That's right. 1, 2, 3. No difficulty swallowing or anything? Good. Can you take a nice big deep breath for me? In through the nose and out through the mouth, okay? Nice deep breath in. Okay, one more. Good. You don't notice any issues when it comes to breathing? Good. Alright. Interesting. And I know you said you didn't have any issues with your eyes, but would you mind if I just real quick? Good. I want to just make sure that you're still able to see everything. The brain is interpreting what you're seeing properly, like nothing's flipped upside down. And then later maybe we'll go over a few colors. Make sure that you're still seeing everything correctly, okay? Again, don't act so surprised. I care about you, little guinea pig. At least as much as I can get out of you. I want you as useful for as long as possible. Do I make myself clear? Good. Okay, wait right there for a second. Alrighty, we'll take this nice and easy, because again, I want to believe you, little guinea pig, that you are telling the truth about your vision, but again, doesn't hurt to be sure. Now, does it? Should be very, very easy for you. 9, 5, good. Let's move down to the next row. Can you read me those numbers for me? Good. 8, 7, 4. Good. And now about this very last row. I know it's going to be a little bit more difficult, but I believe in you, little guinea pig. This very last row. Good. Good. 3. Perfect, perfect. Not too bad, not too bad, not too shabby. So it looks like you were telling the truth about your eyes. Let's test some colors real quick if you wouldn't mind. Alrighty, I'm just going to show you a few swatches. And you just tell me the color that you see, alright? Good. Let's see what to start with. Here's one. Tell me what color do you see? Red. Good job, good job. Okay. Let's see this next one. A little bit brighter. Can you tell me what you see here? Yellow. Wonderful little guinea pig. Let's do a few more, shall we? Let's see. How about this one? Blue. Good job. Let's do one more. Indulge me a little guinea pig. How about this one? Brown. Good job, good job. Well, it seems to be okay. Again, you haven't noticed any blurriness since you've been upright. Good. Now let me go grab my next test. Promise it's going to be very, very harmless. You've already been through such an ordeal. I'm not going to put you through any more. Again, I want you in tip-top shape. So next time, I can really put you through your paces. Okay, I'm just going to put these on you. Don't worry, it's not going to be uncomfortable. I'm just going to gently put these on you like that. It's not too snug, is it? Good. Wonderful. And I'm just going to gently hook you up to a few things, okay? I'm going to put this around your arm. I'm going to come by and just plug this in like so into the headphones. Perfect. Nothing's too tight. Nothing's painful. Good, 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 good. I'm just going to turn a few knobs, flip a few switches, and you just tell me which ear you hear the beep in, okay? Left or right? Good. Wonderful. Again, this is just to get a sense to make sure that everything is working up here and in here, okay? Good. Now, no lying to me, little guinea pig. I'll know if you're lying. Okay, are you ready? Again, I promise it's not going to come as a nasty shock or anything. Alrighty, remember, just tell me left or right. Good, okay. Right, okay. Interesting, interesting. Right, nothing, good. Just want to make sure that you're telling the truth. How about that one? Good. Okay. What about this one? Left. Left. Good. Okay, what about this one again? Right. Okay. Left. Good. Okay, what about this one? Right. Good. Okay. Last one. Right. Good. Okay. Seems like you're hearing okay. Let me just unhook you and take those headphones from you. Okay. Good. Again, you're not noticing any brain fog, any dizziness, little call things correctly. Good. Can you tell me what you had for breakfast? What about lunch? You need to be taking care of yourself, guinea pig. You need to keep your strength up. How else can I use you if you don't? Before we move away from the ears, would you permit me to whisper a few things? And you just repeat back what you hear. Good. We'll do something simple. Let's do foods. Seeing as somebody didn't eat lunch. Let's use this as a reminder to take better care of ourselves. Okay? Good. Remember, you did sign a contract. Okay. I'm just gonna whisper and you just repeat back, okay? If the lights are too much, you're more than welcome to close your eyes for this. Good, okay. Chocolate. Good, okay. Pineapple. Good, okay. Last one. Coconut. Perfect, okay. Let me write all this down if you don't mind. Okay. Vision looks good. Beautiful eyes. Needs more sleep. Okay, and hearing was good. Respond to that test. Listen. Okay, good. Let me quick take your temperature if you don't mind. Thank you. Just want to make sure that you're not accidentally running a fever. I know you said you didn't have any chills, any shakes. But again, rather be safe than sorry. Alright. Like I said last time, we don't have the most up-to-date equipment, so I might have to take a few tries. Please be patient with me, little guinea pig. Alright, let me just see if this is working. Yes, the hitting does help. That's what you do to all bad things. Isn't that right? Now hold still for me. Just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, seems normal, but I'm just gonna do it one more time just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, okay, normal, wonderful. And then again, no problems with your breathing, no problems with swallowing. Okay, good. Alright, let me just write this down real quick if you don't mind. Temperature is good. No issues swallowing. Issues with breathing. And is this normally how you feel after taking the medication? Takes a while to build up in the system. That's good to know. Don't worry, I'll be sending you home with the new 3rd iteration. Though make sure to take it in a place with a nice, comfy chair, sofa, bed, to make sure that you don't fall and hurt that pretty little head of yours, okay? Do I make myself clear? Good. Any other tests I want to put you through now that you're here? I know I didn't take your blood last time, but would you mind if I took it this time? Okay, no, still feeling a bit faint, though that could be just from skipping meals. Let's not do that in the future, okay? Do I have to start texting you more often? Checking up on you? Suit yourself. Alright, I believe that's everything I needed from you. Do you have any questions for me? Not a single one, little guinea pig. Not a tiny, single, itty-bitty one. Are you sure? Come on, I'm an open book. Maybe next time. Let me go grab your medication, then you can be out of my hair. Alrighty, here we are. The 3rd iteration just for you. Now, I will be still texting you and calling you periodically just to make sure that everything is functioning okay. If you notice that anything happens to be going wrong, losing time, having trouble breathing, passing out, uncontrollable fits of rage, make sure to go seek medical attention, and not from me, from an actual licensed practitioner. Not to say I'm not licensed, guinea pig. It's just, I'm more of a private practice, you understand? Should probably go to an emergency room if that is the case. Here we are. But what are you gonna do tomorrow morning? That's right, you're going to text me. I want to make sure that you wake up just fine. Huh? And what are we not going to do? That's right, we're not going to tell anyone about this. It's going to be yours and my little secret. And remember, no sharing. I don't want you to be sharing. Good, here you are. Now, remind me, little guinea pig, when's our next appointment? That's right, good. And just in case you miss me, little guinea pig, feel free to give me a call. My door is always open for you, especially if you're available for more tests. And next time we're drawing blood, don't forget to make sure you eat a very nice big meal before coming to see me. Of course, anytime. Off with you. Shoo, shoo, shoo. My, did I find myself a good one? Hopefully they stick around long enough.